get better and make sure I'm in better shape. And if I'm in better shape and can get in people's faces for 25 minutes, and I think I'm could be the best in the world.
You mentioned that you felt pretty confident you won the first and third. The second round, was it your conditioning? I mean, what changed in the second that he was able to kind of get a little bit of the momentum?
I talked to my coaches. Obviously, I wasn't pushing the pace, wasn't smothering them, giving them space. I was moving pretty good and defending my deflecting his shots, but he was busier than me, and I wasn't dictating.
And I heard a lot of people afterwards saying, look, Robbie Lawler is back. You know, did you feel like there was some question about what you had left?
I don't really care what other people say or question or whatever. I look at myself in the mirror and I try to get better, and I have to. I'm my own worst critic, and that's all that matters.
And lastly, Robbie, I mean, what type of fight does make sense for you next? I mean, this was stylistically one that everybody was looking forward to, but are you looking for something that might entertain fans or something that might get you closer to that title shot in case you're ready for it?
I'm just going to go home and relax, spend some time with my family, and then go see my buddy, and that's all I'm thinking about.
Robbie, you had a different walkout song than normal, coming out to Ain't No Grave by Johnny Cash. What made you change that up?
I think it's just something I like. I like that song. It's a good song. I think hopefully everyone liked it, but I like it, so.
Robbie over here. I'm curious. This was your first fight with Henry in your corner. How did that feel having a new cornerman, and what sort of advice was he able to give you in between rounds?
He did a great job. My corner and my coaches and my training partners did a great job of getting me ready for this fight. I just need to do a little bit better and be in better shape, and we're just going to build from here. Been a little bit of a layoff, but I felt all right out there. I was pretty relaxed. I'll just get better.
And was there any surprise that Donald was able to take it down?
Not really. I'm not too worried about it. Take it easy, guys.
Tanya, you waited a long time to make your UFC debut. I'm sure things didn't go the way you'd hoped tonight, but how did you feel overall? Just the comfort level of walking to the UFC, you know, walking to the octagon, and the overall experience?
I felt great. Really, no excuses. I just feel like I fought like a pussy, but you know, it is what it is. So.
I think most people say just the opposite. That yes, you may have gotten hurt pretty early, but you battled back and showed a lot more than most people that didn't know who you were would give you credit for. I mean, do you take any solace in the fact that you were able to push her a little bit and show your resiliency and your durability?
I'm just disappointed I didn't at least go 5 rounds. I think that I don't know why I went down. I don't know why I didn't get up. I don't know. No excuses really.
We talk about not fighting the way you had hoped. I mean, we talk a lot about Cyborg and her aura and her intimidation and her presence. I mean, when you got in there and stood across the cage, was it more than you expected?
No, I mean, I expected her to be as good as she was. I just expected more out of myself than anything.
I guess the bright side is I'm assuming the next fight is at 135 pounds. Maybe you talked to the UFC yet? Did they let you know, hey, of course we're gonna have you back. We're gonna do this at 135.
Yeah, next fight is definitely at 35. Obviously, I'll fight anybody, so let's do it.
Tonya, here. What was the most challenging thing inside the octagon? Was like the new weight division? Was your opponent? Was like the bigger show? What was the most challenging thing there?
Obviously, just the weight difference. I think that I wasn't expecting her to be so heavy and so strong, but you know, I knew she was going to be bigger than me. I just didn't expect it to be that much difference.
Hello, Tonya.
Hey.
Do you think it's possible for the UFC build like a really good 145?
I can't hear you.
Do you think it's possible for UFC build a 145 division, really good one?
To do a 145-pound division?
Do you think it's possible for the UFC build a 145-pound division?
Yeah, definitely. I just think that they got to pick up the girls for the other people do. All the other promotions, I think that the girls are running all over, signing with whoever they can get money offers from right off the bat. So I think that's kind of just what happened. But I think there's a lot of talent out there. And obviously, I think when 25-pound division opens up, you'll see a lot of talent move around, and it's going to mix up the weight classes too. And obviously, I think with the 45, as long as the girls aren't scared to fight, so.
And Tanya, you mentioned that you didn't fight like you feel like you wanted to. Do you think that co-headlining such a big card had an effect on your strategy and your game plan?
No. I just felt like I kind of beat myself. I felt like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I felt like I was on the downside of that slope. Nothing was landing. I kind of felt like nothing I was doing was working. And to be honest, it wasn't anything, the show or anything, that got me off.
Thank you.
Hey, Tanya, I know you're very disappointed, but it has been a very long road for you, and there was a time maybe where you thought you didn't think maybe you would make it to this point. Is there any part of you that is allowing yourself to at least be proud that you made it to the UFC and went 3 rounds with Cyborg?
I just wanted to go 5 or win a fight is what I wanted. So, I don't know, just back to work, I guess. Y'all trying to make me cry up here.
Do you feel the sense that I got was that you gained a lot of respect from people? Like your toughness was just as much a story as her winning the title. Have you sensed that at all? Have you received that kind of feedback?
I mean, yeah, but, you know, I just feel disappointed in not making it 5 rounds. That sucks.
So that would have been a moral victory for you, just going the distance with her?
Yeah, I just wanted to go the distance or you know, prove I was tough enough too.
Right. And lastly, any serious injuries?
No.
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 Thank you.